Right, we'll hear from James Green in just a moment, but first, Thomas Tuchel has named his England squad ahead of their World Cup qualifiers against Andorra and Serbia. Straight to our football correspondent, Rob Dorset. Hello, Rob. Who's made the squad?
Listen, we expected there to be some significant headlines in this squad because the feeling I get is that this is Thomas Tuchel stamping his authority and picking what he believes are the more serious names now as he builds up to next summer's World Cup. Gone is the experimentation of the early stages, and the big headline inclusion in his squad for the first of this season is Elliot Anderson, the Nottingham Forest midfielder, wins his first senior call-up after impressing heavily in the summer with the under-21s. I was told that Tuchel was thinking of calling him up for his June camp with the senior squad, but wanted him to go with the 21s and get some much-needed tournament experience, which he got. Another big headline, though, is a first senior call-up under Thomas Tuchel for Adam Wharton, the Crystal Palace midfielder, who we weren't sure Tuchel fancied. He didn't go to the Euros with the 21s in the summer, but we know that Tuchel is desperate for defensive midfield options. It looks like it's going to be an interesting battle between Anderson and Wharton in this particular camp about who gets the nod there. Two left-back names stand out for me. Miles Lewis-Skelly keeps his place in the squad, despite the fact that he hasn't started a Premier League game for Arsenal so far this season. And just down the road in North London, Jed Spence, who's played at left-back and impressed in both games, does get a call-up as well. So that's an interesting one. And Tino Livramento gets his first call-up under Thomas Tuchel as well. He wasn't in the June squad, but he's played right-back and left-back for the under-21s in the summer. Impressive for him. And Marcus Rashford also keeps his place in the men's senior squad, despite a bit of an indifferent start, you have to say, for him at Barcelona. Whereas, still in Spain, Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the big omissions from this squad. He misses out, having had a difficult start to life, I think, in Madrid and La Liga. You have to say he was dropped for Carvajal for Real at the weekend. There's no Jack Grealish either, which is another huge headline. We wondered whether he would be back in. Tuchel has talked about the fact that he loves him, but he needed to play games. 2 assists for Everton at the weekend. Not enough football for Jack Grealish yet, it seems, for the England manager to pick him. And Ivan Toney misses out, having been in the squad last time. There are only 2 strikers in this squad that Thomas Tuchel has picked, Ollie Watkins and, of course, the captain Harry Kane. No return for Mason Mount either, and we thought he might be included after many years away from the senior squad. So an awful lot to come out of this squad. We'll talk to the manager himself at 2 o'clock on Sky Sports News. The full squad will be running along the bottom of the screen very shortly. You can see it now on the Sky Sports app.
Lot more from Rob throughout the day, but for the time being, thanks very much.